On mute. Go on mute.
This program contains strong sexual content. No one under the age of 18 is permitted to listen to or download this program in any manner. The hosts, performers, and guests are all over the age of 18. Rebroadcasting this program in any manner without prior written consent from the owners of All Pleasure Network is strongly prohibited. All commentary of this program by its host and or guest is the sole opinion of the host and guest and does not reflect the opinions of All Pleasure Network or its owners, agents, or representatives.
This program contains strong language content. No one under the age of 18 is permitted to listen to or download this program in any manner. The hosts, performers, and guests are all over the age of 18. Rebroadcasting this program in any manner without prior written consent from the IEAU is strongly prohibited. All commentary of this program by its host and or its guest is the sole opinion of the host and guest and does not reflect the opinion of the IEAU, its officers, or its agents.
Hello?
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 How you doing?
How you doing?
Hang on, you guys. You're live on air.
I'm live on air. Hi, my name is Vargas.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, good.
Hello, welcome to the XView. We're excited to get started. My name is Phyllisha and this is the XView, and we're going to introduce tonight's panel. So who do we have online?
My name is Vargas.
What is your name?
Vargas with the V.
Marcus with a V. Tell us a little about yourself.
Vargas. It's Vargas with the V. Yeah, I'm a stripper. I used to dance for girls. You know, now I just drive women around.
Okay, and then who else is on the line? Who else is here?
It's Bella.
As of right now, I'm by myself.
Okay, and then Bella
No.
Doll? Okay, Bella.
It's Bella Doll. Hi.
Hi, tell us about Bella Doll.
Oh, tell us about Bella Doll. Every week we do this. I have done literally every job in the adult industry, and I am currently the communications director for IEAU.
And is Elisabeth Thomas on the line?
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about you, Elisabeth.
My name is Elisabeth Thomas. I'm the president of IEAU, and I was an adult entertainer for 15 years.
Okay, and then also on our panel tonight we have beautiful Chasey Lain. Tell us about Chasey Lain.
Hi, I'm Chasey. I am an adult performer. I've been in the business for a minute, and I guess I work under contract a lot of the times and do magazine work and such. Thanks.
I think we went off. Okay. Oh, my little thing stopped beeping.
I dropped them off.
Okay, there we go. All right, my name is Phyllisha Ann. I am the founder of the IEAU and an ex-former stripper, an ex-former porn star, and a house mom. And this is the XView. So the point of the XView is that we take a topic that we pull out of a bowl each week, and then each one of us takes turns on these topics, on our subjects, so we have our own voice and our own opinion, or we have our own XView. We have 3 minutes tops that we can say on each topic. So we're going to start with you, Bella Doll. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So today's topic is, the first one is, when you're in this industry, no matter if you're a stripper or porn or in the music industry, it doesn't really matter. You need to know the difference. What is your difference between a pimp daddy and a boyfriend?
Just say it.
Well, I want to know how does that tie into the music industry, other than, I'm on an escort site down here in Southern California called Humaniplex, and the cliche is that all of the managers, i.e. the pimp daddies, they're called rappers. We call them rappers because that's what they all want to do. But outside of that, I don't see the connection. But I'll answer the question. But I have another question.
The question is,
how literal are we taking the word pimp? Like, are we just like I puppy, who's your daddy kind of thing? Or are you talking like actual
Well,
pandering.
That's a whole other question.
that's a whole other question.
Exactly, yeah. Well, which whole other thing is it? Like, you know.
So I guess let's just take it.
We could go anywhere with that.
So let's just take it like, let's keep it simple
question.
for the public view. So let's keep it
clean.
Keep it clean and keep it simple, and let's try to make it the opposition between your boyfriend. And you know what I mean? So when you notice when he's not your boyfriend anymore, he becomes your pimp when?
Your suitcase pimp. When he carries all your luggage to the set.
When you start paying for him.
Well, just see, yeah, the way it's supposed to work is one role is supposed to exclude the other. You're not supposed to do both. Snoop Dogg had a video on this about YouTube about, you know, he broke the number one rule of pimping, and that is don't fall in love with a hoe, and he ended up marrying one. So, you know, I think, well, I guess that's another music industry connection right there. But again, we're talking about the exception, not the rule. Snoop is Snoop, you know, and Snoop does what Snoop's going to do. But, you know, normally those things you're not supposed to, there's not supposed to be that kind of love there. Love is coworkers maybe, but, you know, the line between boyfriend and pimp is when it's identity. It's when that guy starts identifying as one, and it's when the family expands, so to speak, so that it's polyamorous. To put it in lay terms, I don't want to be too specific and give away my hand about how much I actually know about this topic, which will be too much. But you know, once it comes to business that involves multiple people, it's a little harder to call somebody your boyfriend.
Very true. So
does that answer? Yeah.
That answers your question.
Everything.
Wait, you can't do like on top of people. It's okay. What was I going to say?
And
so in a simple term,
there are good ones and bad ones. And, you know, sometimes it's business, and sometimes there's a lot of psychological abuse that someone in that position can put upon somebody. And a lot of these girls are either not educated enough or not strong enough, you know, to deal with that. And they start at such a young age where they're already impressionable. You know, that perfect storm of badness, believe me, I don't in any way, shape, or form condone that. But I'm a libertarian, and adults making their own decisions. You know, that's up to the parties involved.
So if you were going to put all that, sum it up in one sentence, what's the difference between a pimp and a boyfriend?
If I was going to sum it up in one sentence, a boyfriend is a boyfriend, and a pimp turns your boyfriend into a business.
Very good. That's very good. I like that answer. Yay. Okay. Now, Vernon is your name, right?
Can I ask why that question's in the hat? That is a really specific question to ask.
I don't know. It was just someone put it in there. Who am I to ask why?
You know, off air, I want names.
And then our gentleman for this
Come on,
evening.
girl, hook us a strap.
Hello, are you there? Hello. Did we lose him? Hello. He didn't even.
Hello. Who's next, Phyllisha? Who do we have next?
Okay, the gentleman.
Yeah.
The gentleman.
I can't pronounce it. Okay, there you are. Okay, this is our question. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What's the difference between a pimp daddy and a boyfriend?
One's always a prophet. Always after the prophet. Doesn't matter what goes on with the girl, how she's treated or not. It's difficult to say because everybody has different aspects of it. You know, as for me, I'm more of a kind of like 50-50, like we both get it in, we both get it at the same time. But between the pimp, it's all him. He wants all the profit, and the care of the female is not the same, you know.
So say the last part again.
It's like, well, pretty much the female gets pretty much thrown away and used, and after she's done and she's no good no more, well, she's, you know, it's up to the next.
So that's pimping out your girl.
You know? Yeah,
That's a
pretty much
pimp
getting
daddy.
her pimped out. And then after a while, she's not your girl really after she gets pimped out, you know? After she gets pimped out, pretty much all feelings get lost because there's no feeling there anymore. It's all about the business. Getting paper and that's it.
That's a good way to say it. So would you consider yourself more of the pimp daddy type or the boyfriend type? I'm picking on you because you're on now.
It's kind of hard to say this because I'm kind of in between. Because it's like if it's about getting it and advancing, I'll put it like this, to build my empire. I get it at any means, and I'm fine with that as long as it's all coming back home. You know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with that because we need our pimp daddies as well as we need our boyfriends.
Then he's building his empire, not together. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then at the end of the day, the envy comes in, jealousy, all the bullshit that comes along, and then at the end, it's not real. Everything is negative in there, and at the end, one turns on the other, and that's how it goes down.
Thank you.
And that gets lots of years and shit, and that's how it stays.
Okay, so if you're going to sum that up, in one sentence, what would you say? How would you say the difference between a pimp daddy and a boyfriend in one sentence?
Business and I guess say happiness, I guess, at the end, right?
Say it again.
So one's business and one's happiness, I guess.
There you go. All right, and I know Elisabeth Thomas is on here as well, right?
Yes.
True.
Okay, Beth. What's the difference between a pimp daddy and a boyfriend?
You getting paid or them paying you.
Okay, that was pretty good. Chasey Lain.
Oh, God.
What's the difference between a pimp daddy and a boyfriend?
One is a business, and they get a little bossy, and then the other, I guess, could go similar, but the other, I don't know, isn't always there nagging. Money.
Was not always nagging?
I guess. They're busy stealing it from you.
And how did Beth say it? How did you say it, Beth?
When you're paying one or they're paying you.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
My view matches Beth's. My view is the same as Beth's view.
That's complicated.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So we're going to move on really quick. We're just moving through. Woohoo. Okay. Does anybody want to have like a group discussion on that one? Bella?
No.
I mean, you can call in too. I think we figured out the call-in number. So the call-in number is, I think, 215-253-4139. That's 215-253-4139 if you would like to call in.
Does all this have to do with that thing I posted last week on Twitter about someone accusing me of having a pimp and 3 kids?
Mm-mm.
No, I have no idea. I haven't seen that.
Someone actually did it. Yeah, there's a rumor that's spreading around that I got into this business through a pimp, and I had 3 of his kids.
Would a pimp be an agent?
No. I have no business with anybody like that. That's illegal. That's not a misdemeanor. I only commit misdemeanors.
So a pimp, your agent shouldn't be. What's the difference between an agent and a pimp then?
What's the
Just saying, this is a group, so everybody can group in. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure what that question means. Like,
well, to me, a pimp is
sometimes it's something different, and sometimes it's somebody like trying to be something that they're not. Like, they're actual agents that are so-called legal, but in the end, the business is the same. Like, the end result is the same.
So, like, when you have a boyfriend and all of a sudden he becomes your manager,
no,
that's a pimp.
I don't know. That rumor's not true. I don't have a pimp, and I'm transsexual, so I can't have any more kids. I only have the one, and I didn't carry him. So I have one child and no pimp. And I've been in the adult industry since before I was an adult. I started as a driver when I was 17. So none of that is true. And if that's what sort of encouraged the question, that is a really, really, really fucking strange rumor.
No, actually,